And yes, my bomb ass introduction will be back. It's just under construction. Hey everyone, I am Sheila Jade and this is Chocolatecake101. Thank you for being here. Today I want to talk about affirmations, affirming. This is a part of the self-concept series that I've been doing recently, which is talking about being able to get the things that you want in life and be able to flow through life better by using thinking and emotional intelligence. So mental diet and emotional intelligence. If you haven't checked out the previous videos, I'm doing like this just in case. But if you don't see a link, just go to my page, you guys. Come on, don't make this hard. Or do. But so check out the other videos on self-concept, on mental diet, on emotional intelligence. Those are really good videos. They're very true and they're life habits that you can take. We're going to be talking more about all of those things. You can't just do one 20-minute video. You got to talk more about it because there's so much more to emotional intelligence and to mental diet. It's just that I'm just, this is, like I said, this is a piece of cake. We're taking all the ingredients, we're going to put it together, and it's going to be delicious. So, affirmations. Affirmations are interesting because everybody knows about affirmations. I've been doing affirmations my whole life. However, I did not realize, I'm not going to say that I was doing affirmations wrong, but I am going to say that I could have been doing affirmations better in order to get the things that I want. So today I want to go back over affirmations. If you already know about affirmations and you think it's corny, then why are you even watching this, man? However, I will tell you, I'm going to give you some mind-blowing things and talk about some mind-blowing concepts with affirmations to make things click, click, click way better for you. So stick around. I think this will be very useful. There's a reason why you're on the page. It's not just because my own necklace. All right, so what are affirmations? Affirmations are affirming something. Affirmations are, you can say it out, speaking out loud or speaking in your head, commanding your reality. So one thing that I don't know if I've said this in previous videos or I don't know if I've said this in person, they're like these muscles. But in life, we are creating a reality. You are creating a reality through your mental concept and your emotional, how you feel, what you think and how you feel. And then people say it's what you say creates your reality, and they talk about spell and being careful about your words. Man, let me tell you something. It does not matter what type of what you say, okay? It's not what you say, it's what you do. It's not even what you say, what you do, it's your intention. So that whole grand rising, good morning debate, first of all, I understand the debate on grand rising because what you say, there have been a lot of play on words through the past hundreds of thousands or whatever, let's just say thousands of years. There's been a lot of hundreds of years. There's been a lot of bullshit play on words. However, at the end of the day, it's really your intentions. And then I also find a lot of people so focused on the words that are coming out of their mouth that they're not focused on the real shit, which is changing the way they think and changing the way that they feel. You have a lot of self-righteous spiritual people, and that's for a whole nother build. All I'm talking right now is about affirmations. So when you talk about affirmations, when you do affirmations, when you affirm, like I said, you are affirming in the now. You are speaking into existence or thinking into existence what you want your reality to be. So I talk about with self-concept, you want to, y'all, I know, I'm beautiful, I know. I talk about with self-concept, you don't want to speak against yourself, you want to speak what you want to be. So affirming, whether you're saying it out loud or whether it's a thought in your head, anything that you think, you are already affirming. If you think something bad about yourself, like I'm tired, you're affirming that you're tired. If you think something weird about yourself, like, oh, I can't do this or I can't do that, that is an affirmation, whether you're saying it in your head or whether you're saying it out loud. So that's why you want to affirm and think what you want to be true for yourself. Don't argue for your limitations. Speak what you want to be true for yourself. A lot of times affirmations, if you go on social media, if you go on the internet, a lot of affirmations are very old-fashioned and intelligent and intellectual, and they use all these fancy words. Divine if you do, divine if you don't. From Brandy. That's all Brandy. It doesn't matter if you do or if you don't. A lot of mindset coaches would teach to actually make up your own affirmations. So because if you're speaking in your truest self, speaking how you would talk normally, whatever your tone is, whatever words you would use, however you would say it, you want it to be as real as possible. So for example, an affirmation that I use is, well, I like to say things like I'm safe in the universe, but that's because I do think universally. But if you're a regular person who doesn't think about the ethers, saying I'm safe in the universe probably doesn't mean anything to you. Or if you're like religious or something, you could just say something about I'm safe all the time, or I am loved and I am safe, or I'm safe and I am free. Something that you would say, something close to what you would say. And you can do this with any area of your life, whether it be your safety, your money, your love life, your relationships at work with your boss or your coworkers, your relationship with money, your relationship with your body, whether it be physical appearance or whether it be your health, your length of your hair, the way something looks in appearance. You can do this with a situation in your life. You can do this with anything. You affirm what you want, okay? You can go online, like I said, and find affirmations, or you can do it yourself. Simple, make it easy. But this is something that you just want to play on repeat for yourself. There's so much debate about how much you should say affirmations, how much you should use them, because you don't want to be obsessive. You don't want to put your desire on a pedestal too much to where you're, I don't want to get onto semantics to where you're pushing it away. That was what I was going to say. This is really all up to you and how it feels. You want to make sure that it feels good when you're affirming. You want to make sure that it's believable. People say all the time, like if I say, oh, I'm a millionaire, and I'm affirming that I'm a millionaire, how believable do I feel about being a millionaire? Maybe you don't feel like you're a millionaire. Maybe really, you just want to have an extra $5,000 in the bank. Maybe that's all your goal is. So you don't have to shoot for being a millionaire, and you can if you want to, but you don't have to. Do what feels good for you. Maybe an affirmation would be, my bills are paid on time, always. I've always paid my bills on time. I always pay my bills on time. I'm financially free could be an affirmation, or I'm debt free, things like that. And a lot of people, they worry about feeling like they're lying to themselves. And so another thing I explain to people is, you are not necessarily I'll say it this way. Whenever you say I am, you remember say like I am, they say I am, you are claiming for yourself. And everything is happening in the now moment. Now. So if you want something to be in the future, you claim it now going forward. So if you want to be healthy and maybe you don't feel healthy, so you're like, I don't feel good when I'm saying I am healthy. So first of all, you're not claiming what you've been. You're not claiming where you've lived, where you were living, the state where you were living. You're not claiming that. You are re-choosing your state of being in the now moment, and everything's happening now. So you're essentially saying, I am healthy now going forward. I am choosing health. That's one thing. Second, you guys have to stop. Not you guys. I don't know what you do. People have to stop focusing on the negative. When someone is unhealthy, they literally take one reason or one issue that their body is working out, and they decide to label their body as unhealthy. If you are breathing, that's health. If you feel okay, that's health. If the rest of your body, even if you have an ailment in one area, if the rest of your body is okay, that's health. So acknowledge the places where you are healthy. If you are overall healthy, if you're still living, even if you are in pain and they said something was gonna happen, If you're still living, then now you are healthy. So go ahead and affirm that, okay? If for money, if you're like, when you're looking at money, this is basically all I'm saying is, this is because I didn't make notes. Basically what I'm saying is you have to look at what is real, and be positive about that. Affirm that. Because when you focus, wherever your focus goes, energy flows. So if you focus on the money that you do have and say, I always have money, and look at, even if it's $10 in your wallet, look at that $10, be thankful for that $10, and talk about how I have money. Even if it's just because of the $10, feel abundant. Use that $10 as a reason to be abundant. The reason why this is important is because whatever you focus, like I just said, whatever you focus on grows. I know some of you guys want to believe like this shit is hocus pocus, but being that this is free, and no one has to know what you're doing, and it's so many people have had success stories off of it, specifically people who are doing well in all these different areas of your life. You can go on social media and look it up. Then it's nothing to try this. Some of you guys are so desperate, but then when people give you an easy ass solution, or a solution that will only take you 3 days to see a difference, you freak the fuck out and you're like, oh, this is not true, this is silly. Okay, you know what's silly? What's silly is, what's silly is allowing yourself to suffer when there are other options out there, especially if the options are free. And like I said, nobody has to know. Excuse me, who the hell is calling me? T? So that is what is silly to me. Not trying something, especially since a lot of you guys say you're desperate. It's weird. It's the weirdest thing. It's the damnedest thing. Anyway, so yes, affirmations. Now, I have been doing affirmations literally all my life. I have affirmed all my life. And while I do feel like they work, if you know me, if you've been to any of my houses, you have seen affirmations all on my walls, all on the bathroom, everywhere. So one thing, there are a lot of teachers who disagree with doing affirmations. They feel like I said, you're forcing it. This is all about your intention. If you are doing affirmations and you're being forceful about it, if it doesn't feel good, if it feels fake, if it feels fake, you don't want it to always feel fake. You want it to feel real as much as possible. Anyway, if you're doing affirmations and it feels fake and you feel like you're forcing it, then you do need to change how you feel about what you're doing. That means you don't believe what you're saying. It means you don't believe what you're saying. It doesn't mean it doesn't mean you believe what you're gonna get. So that means to me that you need to work on your affirmations, or you need to rethink what you're affirming about, or you need to be a little more specific, or maybe even a little less specific. Damn, this is gonna be longer than I thought. But my original thing I was gonna say about affirmations, when you're doing them, like I said, a lot of mindset coaches are gonna say you shouldn't do them all the time. But like I said, it is about your intention when you are thinking about the affirmation. I do affirmations to remind me of the new state that I am in. So if I'm saying I am safe in the universe, a lot of times I'll forget. It's not that you forget that you're safe or you forget that you're pretty. It's that you have lived all your life with an opposite belief. So it's not that you don't believe, but sometimes you need to be reminded of the new state of being that you're living in. So I'll do affirmations. I'm safe in the universe and all life loves and supports me. And that means I'm safe outside. I'm safe in my car. I'm safe in traffic. I'm safe walking on the street. I'm safe in the middle of the night, no matter where I am. I am safe in the universe and all life loves and supports me. All life, including my car, loves and supports me. Those people love and support me. This chair loves and supports me. My phone loves and supports me. The phone company loves and supports me. My job loves and supports me. I am safe in the universe and all life loves and supports me. That's kind of like scripting. That's kind of like affirming, things like that. Okay. You don't have to do it all the time. You just have to you want to be in the new state more. You need to remember. And so, like I said, I do affirmations to remind me of the new state that I'm in. All right. If that works, great. If it doesn't, don't do it all the time. Like I said, if you don't believe your affirmation, so if you're saying I'm safe in the universe, but you don't feel safe in the universe, then you need to change your affirmation, or you need to go deeper. Because obviously you have feelings about your safety. I'm gonna be really honest with you. I've always been safe my whole life. However, I do acknowledge that there are lots of people out there that things have happened to you in your childhood, things have happened to you and you felt like you were minding your business, things have happened to you that made you feel unsafe. So in that case, saying I'm safe in the universe, or saying I'm healthy when you were sick, or saying that I'm, you know what I'm saying? There's reasons why you might not believe what you're saying. So what you can say is, I want to be safe, or I'm starting to feel more safe, or now that I know how the laws of the universe work, I feel more safe, or I'm believing that I can feel more safe, or I'm starting to feel like I'm more protected, or I'm starting to feel more peace. I'm feeling more and more. It's getting better and better. I like to get yourself there, you know what I'm saying? So you might not feel safe, but you might say something on the lines of, I'm worthy of being safe. I'm worthy of being safe in this world. Well, I'll talk more about that later. The point is, you want to affirm something that is believable. A lot of people say it doesn't need to be believable. It doesn't need to always be believable. Like sometimes when you're saying it, you might be like, this is full of shit. And allow yourself grace for those times. However, if you are consistently not feeling it, then you need to look at why. If you start asking yourself why and start really learning who you are and what you're about, you'll discover limiting beliefs and trauma that was hidden that you didn't realize was stopping you from the things that you want. Anything else I want to say about affirmation? I forgot to say something when I was filming this the other day. Yes, I wear t-shirts that go up to my neck. So the main thing about affirmations that trips people up is that, and this is something that I was going through as well, when we do affirmations, a lot of times, most of the time, people will affirm for 5 minutes, maybe in the morning and the afternoon, and then the rest of the day they're speaking against what they want. They're speaking the reality that they see, the 3D reality. You can't sit here and affirm to be financially stable and then act broke for the rest of the day. You're literally speaking, you're playing two sides of a coin. You're flipping states of being. You're going flip-flop. So you're going to see a little bit of movement, but not really. You can't affirm that your girlfriend or your wife or your boyfriend or your husband treats you so good, or that your kids are so wonderful, and then be talking about how bad your kids are, or how much of an asshole he is, or how lazy she is. You can't speak against yourself, and you will. But those are the times where you have to remember, oh, that's right, that's not my reality anymore. When you're affirming, you are affirming a new reality. And you want to stay in that new reality as much as possible. I told you about ignoring the 3D and being where you want to be as much as possible. So be as realistic as you possibly feel that you can be, but stop speaking against what you want, because all you're doing is neutralizing your affirming. So basically it's like pointless. And so when these things happen, people talk about you persist. You want to persist in the affirmation. You want to persist in the new state of being. Not in a way that is forcefully bringing it in, but in a way that I'm going to relax because I'm whole, I'm complete, I know I'm getting what I want. It's the difference between power versus force. Power being I'm honing my energy, I'm full of love and positive, I'm full of grace and appreciation and confidence for myself and for everything around me. Force being I'm scared, I don't believe it, so I'm faking, I'm a narcissist, I'm acting, I don't really believe what I'm saying, I'm not living my truth. And you can normally tell by how someone lives, how they act. So back so to you can use affirmations on anyone, anything, any experience. If you are with someone and you feel like they're being a jerk or an asshole or a bitch, you can literally, while you're talking to them, affirm that they treat you well. I believe it was it Sammy? I think it was Sammy. Yes, I'm a Sammy too, y'all. Sammy Ingram on YouTube. She said one time, he is so kind, he is so loving, and our relationship is so healthy. So I'll say that about people. I'll say that about my mom if I feel like my mom's being crazy, even though it doesn't. You're not crazy, Mom. I'll say it with my partner that we date for about a year, and he's kind of a tough sometimes. It's kind of tough, so I'll just be like, he is so kind, he is so loving, and our relationship is so healthy. He is so kind, he is so loving, and our relationship is so healthy. And sometimes I say it in my head, and sometimes I say it right in front of his face when he's right in front of me. Affirmations is not something that you have to keep quiet. Most people do, but sometimes I'll say it out loud. It's not manipulative. It doesn't matter. He laughs and he chills out, so it works. Anyway, another thing about affirming is a lot of people affirm in the moment when something that they don't like is happening. You could affirm Ho'oponopono, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. You could affirm, like I just said, he is so kind, he is so loving, and our relationship is so healthy. You could affirm in your head while not responding to the 3D like we talked about in my emotional intelligence video, okay? And you can literally see the situation turn in your favor right in front of your eyes. Swear to God. But you have to have that genuine want in your heart. You can't be manipulative with this shit. Okay? I feel like there's so much more we can talk about affirmations. I'm pretty sure I'm missing something that I wanted to say. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do another video or talk about this again. But guess what? I got shit to do, okay? Thank you for watching as always. If I didn't say it before, please be sure to stick around if you like the content. Like, share, comment, subscribe, screenshot, hashtag, record, argue. Please don't argue with me. Actually, do what you want to do. I really don't care. Email, blah, 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 blah. I am Sheila Jade. You can find all my information down below. I feel like I do. I feel like, you know how you feel like you're forgetting something, but you're like, look, I got stuff to do and I can't be like, all right. Bye.